Good afternoon and welcome to Around the Tiers. I'm Steph Stoiko. It's time to announce today's Southern Tier Tuesdays winner. Congratulations to Turtle Crossing Wildlife Rehabilitation Farm. The nonprofit is being awarded $2,000 from Upstate Shredding and Adam and Clover Weitzman. And I spoke with owner and executive director Cheryl Regis to learn more about how this organization is providing a safe environment for New York State wildlife.
Congratulations on winning Southern Tier Tuesdays, and thanks for being here this afternoon. Tell us a little bit more about your organization.
Well, Turtle Crossing Wildlife Rehabilitation Farm is, as it says in the title, a rehabilitation farm for wildlife. And I feel like we serve a great need in our community for taking care of wildlife that's been injured or orphaned. Most often as a result of humans, whether they're hit by cars or due to construction or agriculture. I'm fortunate that I live really close to the Janet L. Swanson Cornell's Wildlife Health Center, so I serve as a great hub for them, for animals that come to them in an emergency situation from the Adirondacks, from Buffalo region, that after they're taken care of at Cornell, they can come to me temporarily to be sure they're ready to go back to the rehabber in the area they came from. So that's been really nice for me, and I've had the opportunity to meet and work with incredible people, veterinarians and veterinary technicians at Cornell, and learn so much.
Is that part of this rehabilitation of wildlife, or is this something you brought into recently? How did that all start?
Well, I've done this work for, my mother actually was a wildlife rehabilitator 50 odd years ago before you had to be licensed to do such a thing. So it's always been part of my upbringing in some capacity. And I do have a farm with livestock, and it just started feeling like something that was I would love to do. And, I connected with some people through the DEC. And so I've only been doing it for 5 years, but I've had amazing mentors, women that have done this work for, like I said, 50 years, that have taught me a great deal. And I'm just, I'm honored to know them and learn from them to continue this work.
And what type of wildlife do you currently care for?
Well, right now I'm actually working on my migratory bird licensing, which is a federal license that in order to take care of native songbird and native species in New York State. So right now I have 39 birds here, and 31 of them I'm hand feeding, from a half an hour to 2 hours of feeding something. So it's difficult to be away. I also have adult porcupines here. I have a couple of juvenile woodchucks. I have squirrels, and I have quite a few turtles. I take care of the turtles that have been hit by cars. The one that came in yesterday was chewed by a dog. So a painted turtle. Yeah, so I have a variety, and keeps me busy. And it's one of the things that's amazing is that I learned yesterday of the people that don't know there's people like us out here that do this work. So if I could share what I would love for the community to learn from this interview is that the internet is an amazing resource. If you see wildlife or find injured or orphaned wildlife, reach out. There are so many of us out here that are here voluntarily to do this work and take care of the wildlife that people don't realize. So one of the things that I'm working on is designing and building a raptor aviary, which is to the federal standards, which is a 60-foot long enclosure so that a raptor can come here and have unlimited flight in regaining its strength and healing. And lumber these days costs a lot of money. So it's probably going to be earmarked for lumber. Yeah.
Turtle Crossing Wildlife Rehabilitation Farm rescues injured or orphaned wildlife and provides safe, stimulating habitats for swift recovery and release. Now, wildlife are not pets and are meant to be in the wild. And Turtle Crossing Wildlife Rehabilitation Farm currently cares for 39 birds, adult porcupines, juvenile woodchucks, squirrels, and turtles. With this grant money, Turtle Crossing Wildlife Rehabilitation Farm plans to purchase lumber to replace the floor of their bird room, as well as build a new raptor flight cage. And make every Tuesday count and vote for a local nonprofit organization that's making a difference in our community. Help give a deserving organization a chance to win a $2,000 grant from Upstate Shredding. You can vote for June grants now through Thursday, May 26th at noon, and you're allowed to vote once per day, and you can cast your vote at SouthernTierTuesdays.com. And for more on previous grant recipients, be sure to check out Southern Tier Tuesdays on Facebook, Instagram, and